Monday. It's hard to believe it's only been a little bit more than a week, but here we are. He had his preliminary hearing this morning, as well as that extradition hearing. We know how that ended, given the fact that Mangione has now landed in New York, that extradition already underway, and it sounds as if he's being helicoptered in to Manhattan in order to have that process play out there. But really very little that I could tell you in terms of how Mangione behaved, other than we saw him in his animated self communicating with his attorney and speaking at times to the judge, more or less just acknowledging that he was understanding everything that was happening and that he agreed to the waiver of that extradition. We heard a little bit from the attorney, the defense attorney, Tom Dickey, about why he made that change. Earlier, just last week, he was contesting that extradition. Now, all of a sudden, his client was waiving that extradition. And the reason why is because he wanted to make sure that his legal team was set up in Manhattan, knowing that everything that was going to unfold in the district attorney's office, Alvin Bragg, and now we see these federal charges being laid upon him. So Tom Dickey said that it was in his best interest of the client. Go ahead, Natasha.
Yeah, Alex, I just want to point out what we're seeing right now. Of course, the suspect, Luigi Mangione, right in the center of your screen, and we can see just the absolute heavy police presence around him. This slow shuffle of a walk because of the restraints here, and, you know, fairly stoic appearance so far. Alex, I know that's very much in line with what you saw this morning. There was a change in behavior, you reported. Is that correct, Alex, from previous days where he was shouting, where he was very animated, to the version of the suspect that we're seeing today? You know, the extradition waived. This is moving forward. No other major decisions likely today. But we saw a different demeanor today. Can you speak to that a little bit, Alex?
Yeah, I was here outside this courthouse both Monday last week, which was the day he was arrested, and Tuesday last week when they had another sort of extradition hearing, the first one that took place. And it was on that Tuesday where we saw the very animated and angry Luigi Mangione exiting that police car and being shuffled inside. That's where we have that footage where you see him turn and face towards the cameras and yell about the injustices perceived that were happening to him and the insult to Americans in his own opinion. Very different today when we were showing Luigi Mangione being brought into the courthouse. But the court of law made a big difference today. They made a change, which was allowing only one single pool photographer to be out there to capture that moment. And perhaps that was the reason why we didn't see Mangione be as animated as he was exiting that cop car and being allowed into that courthouse.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.